Hey, how's everyone doing? So, I'm leaving a really detailed uh, review about this product. I bought the 78-inch table. As you can see, it is put together. Pardon the mess. This table is huge. I think it takes up almost 10% of my office space, but I have a big office space. Now, I will say this. I wanted to get this table because there was so much mixed reviews, and when I see mixed reviews about a product, especially when it comes to like putting a table together, it's like, is it really that bad? Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. So, 9 times out of 10, when I find a product has mixed reviews in regards to construction or assembly, many of the times it's consumer error. And for this product, I will say that was the case, that this is the case. It's consumer error. There's a lot of things that can go wrong. So there's three areas that I wanted to leave reviews on. First was assembly. Okay, do you need 2 people to put this table together? It's recommended in the instruction manual that you need 2 people. It even says it. It says 2 people. Now, someone said, oh, well, it doesn't even recommend. I saw in the reviews, it said, oh, this table requires, this product requires 2 people. And it didn't say, well, it says it in the instruction manual. So, I mean, it doesn't say it in words, but I mean, it leaves a picture which would imply that it requires 2 people. So, yeah, there's 2 people. Now, I will say that it also provided this lovely Allen wrench. Now, I don't know about you, but my time is very precious. I don't like to spend a lot of time on, projects that I feel that should not take too long. And so I decided to use a power tool so I use a drill bit and went to town. Now, I don't recommend this to everyone because some people will tend to over tighten. So, if you're handy with power tools, then yes, by all means, go ahead and use power tools. However, if you're like, well, I don't have any power tools, just use the product that they provide, the tool that they provide you. You just be spending a little bit more time, and your hands will probably be sore afterwards. But I will say a power tool will expedite the entire process and you'll have a more pleasurable experience. So, now, there was something in the reviews that I saw about this product where it talks about misalignment. Now, before I get to misalignment, the way how I put this table together was I took the flat boards and I actually put the pegs in, put them in together, laid them down, and I just started, getting the rails in, and it made the process go by so much faster. I mean, I started at 5:25, I was done by 6:55. Granted, yes, it took a little bit longer because I didn't know exactly how it was gonna go, but I had to backtrack a little bit and make some minor adjustments. But other than that, the table is put together according to the way how it says it looks in the picture, and it looks pretty strong, it looks pretty sturdy. Now, my recommendations. This is for the manufacturer. The misalignment issues. I did come across one misalignment issues, and that was, if you have the instruction manual, it's page 9. My suggestion is that instead of going and putting in screw D, you put in the 4 screws for C first, then put in the screw for D. So that in that way, when you put in the screw of D, the one D screw, somebody that's putting this together, they'll be able to put in the first C screw, but then they won't be able to put in the other three, which then they'll come across a misalignment issue. So then, mind you, if they're following the instructions, they're gonna be like, well, I have a misalignment issue, so I can't align them. But if you just take that D screw out, put in the 4 C screws, and then put in the D screw, then you don't have any misalignment issues. And then if you just keep going down the line and you're going to the mid board, you just crisscross. Don't screw in one side, because what's going to happen is you're going to have too much tension on one side, and then you're going to come across another misalignment issue. So if you are mechanically inclined, I just use the same method for doing a valve cover. I just crisscross screws. So then that way the surface will there'll be even pressure on both sides. So then that way I don't have to worry about misalignment and stuff like that. And then I just pretty much did the same thing on the end part. So that was my one suggestion for actually putting the table surface on. Let's see, anything else? What else did I come across that was interesting? Oh, I would say to label or imprint or put some kind of like sticker marker on which of the side legs, so the big rectangular legs on the side that holds up the table, that points to which direction would be the front. So then that way, when somebody's putting this table together and they're thinking they're all the way to the end and they're about to put in the struts or the braces of the table, and they realize, wait, I have one hole that's on the inside and one hole on the outside of the leg. How am I supposed to fit this? Not realizing they have to flip the rail around. So if you come across this and you have any holes on the main rail that goes from one side of the table to the other side, and those holes are on the inside of the table, just realize you have to flip that long rail to the outside, because it does not belong on the inside. It has to line up with the exterior hole on the end of the table. So then that way you can actually get that strut, that brace that goes from the top to the leg on an angle. Okay, so that's another suggestion to the manufacturers. There's hardly any misalignment issues. You just have to, do a workaround around that. Let me see, what else? I will say was not missing any screws. The packaging, the box, the box was a little bit damaged, but it wasn't like damaged to the point where the table was destroyed. The table was not destroyed. The table was I think I did more damage to the table than the shipper, Amazon, did to the table. So really, the table is in pristine condition. I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I'm actually overwhelmed with how big this table actually is compared to my old table. And that's about it. So overall, I'm gonna rate this product a 5. I'm satisfied with it, and I have no issues. So other than that, I have nothing else to say about this product other than enjoy your product.